I think it's incredible what the team have done. Obviously I came in at the end of the process, and Ashok and team had been working with Michael for some time to get through the process. What I found is a team that works very much as a team. Anybody who's been through the MDR process or any kind of regulatory process knows that it's not a linear process. It's not a certainty. There are no clear answers about what you need to get to. It really depends on working as a team and navigating the challenges that you have along the way and working out what the right way forward is. The way I see the team work is so clearly communicating with each other, being open, trusting each other, challenging each other, asking good questions and allowing those questions to be asked. If we all trust each other, we get to a much better place at the end of it and tick all the boxes that we need to tick at the same time. MDR is really important for the business. We have moved through previous iterations of the Medical Device Directive, and the new regulations which are coming into play soon will be the standard by which everything is judged. We had a really good opportunity to get ahead of the game in eXroid, and we've been one of the first businesses to get MDR accreditation much earlier than the deadline, which is still 2 years away. It's great to have had a project which has enabled so many of the team to work together and learn new skills, as well as achieving such an important thing for eXroid in achieving MDR.
So I'm basically a quality and regulatory professional. So I know how a regulatory approval will work. So because we have to place our device in the market, so which needs to be consumed by the customers or patients who needs the product will be so safe and they have to use it in their clinical environment. So eXroid is one of the device which needs to be used in the clinical treatment for the treatment of hemorrhoids. So this MDR will gives us a way to place our device in various markets like UK and EU, which is our primary markets, I would say. So the recent transition from MDD to MDR, which takes a lot of manufacturers to go for various requirements. So they have to comply with safety, clinical evaluations, safety and performance requirements. There is a lot when it comes to MDR. So we have to perform create all those documents, and we have to submit to the whoever is the notified body, and we have to gain the certification. So as a QARA, I feel like MDR is like a biggest milestone, and it's not easy to accomplish within a certain period of time, and it requires a lot of involvement, I would say. I joined it on last April, so it nearly takes around for us 2 years. I haven't worked in MDR as a fully responsible person. I just worked in some bits certain sections like labeling and all. But for eXroid, I worked in taking as a full responsibility to work on to that. I would say the proud of things is as I already said, MDR I haven't worked off as a fully responsible person. I have taken the entire ownership and responsibility as well, and I have guided my team just to help me on this. That's it. And the proud moment is when I got the reply from the reviewer, it's at final stages, and she's just awaiting for an input from his colleague. That's what she said. So that's one of the proudest moment, I would say, because it's not like a simple journey. It's like a biggest thing for eXroid, and which helped us to place our device in various markets, and we can grow our business as well. Usually I do pressurize myself, but I don't show it to other people. I usually will be a very calm and smiley person, so I don't want to expose them I am in a pressure, I'm a little bit nervous, I don't know what reviewer is expecting. I don't want to show them, because which made them they can't able to perform their works. So that's why what I will do is I usually have different set of plans, so that I won't be in a pressure. If something goes wrong, I can go with the next steps. This is what my plan. So I will define the plan, and I will discuss with the consultants. If they are happy with that, I will just proceed. I don't want to pressurize other people's and myself as well. I just want to work in a way which I got the full freedom or responsibility. If I got the ownership and responsibility, I will do anything I can. So I think Yasmin joined on August. She really helped me a lot. Closing a lot of open documents, help with the change control COPPA. There is a lot of steps over there. She helped me really a lot. And same with Victoria. I just prepare certain technical documentation, but someone needs to question me whether I have prepared everything properly or any mistakes or any gaps. RAQA, as I said, it's not like a single person's work. to do that. It needs a lot of people's commitment and their involvement as well, because quality management cannot able to build in a single day. It requires like a lot of months, and you have to maintain it also as well. So definitely without a team, I don't know what happens to eXroid. So it will be a problematic, even for problem as well, if I am handled as a single person. But I would be grateful to my team always.
So I'm Victoria, I'm an RAQA officer here at eXroid.
My name's Jasmine, I'm also an RAQA officer at eXroid. But yeah, he's really supportive. He would never turn a question down, no matter how silly it may sound and things. So yeah, just always wants to help, which is really nice.
You know, I agree. It's absolutely super helpful. As you say, really supportive. And it's also really calm. Like even when things got really stressful, he wasn't someone that like just exploded. He was like, we've got this, we're capable, we know our device, we know how we're gonna like word these things. Which was, I think that was quite like helpful throughout the journey, because I think when someone like gets more stressed about something, that then puts stress onto you, and then you feel stressed, and then it's like a vicious cycle of like everyone is being stressed. But I think it was quite nice that Ashok was like, no, we're calm. So I think coming out of that project also, it's helped me personally, because so obviously doing that project, Ashok trusted me with certain questions to be able to like answer those questions and get back to the reviewer, which I thought was quite nice. But then coming out of that, because he saw that the work that I'd put into that was valuable and actually met the requirements of the reviewer, he's been able to put on another piece of work for me. So I'm now heading up a design project here, which is super nice, because my degree is in product design engineering, and my passion is design engineering and obviously design development, and we're doing a design development project right now, so I'm kind of excited actually that I'm doing this project, and I'm really happy that Ashok has let me like take that on, because it's kind of it lets me show him that I could do other things other than RAQA, which I think is quite nice. So yeah, that kind of exploring that separate from RAQA and then combining the two together, I think actually has been really nice, like transition from MDR into a new project, which I think is quite nice.
In my head, he's a part of like the team, and we just all work together. Obviously we go to him to approve something, or if we have queries, because he knows a lot more than us, but it doesn't feel like a manager and we're under him relationship at all, and that's shown throughout the whole process.
I think this whole project has shown just how important it is to have a really good team. Ashok has led this project from the beginning really, really well, asked for support where he needed it, and I know worked very closely with Michael to do a lot of the work. He was also supported by Yasmin and Victoria, who equally have learned a huge amount through this process.